Hello, my dear students. Welcome to Computer Class 4, Chapter 3. In this session, we are going to do the questions of Tools of Word Processor, Lesson 3. As we have already completed the explanation of the chapter in Zoom classes, as well as the links that has been posted earlier on YouTube itself. My dear children, we have also done the question answer and the objective questions given at the end of the lesson. So, today in this session, what I am going to start is I am going to start the objective questions related to the chapter. The points that you should remember it properly. Okay? Here I have given in the form of fill in the blanks, but it could be asked in the form of fill in the blanks or match the following, tick the correct answer, or write one word for it. Like this also it could be asked. Okay, so try to understand the points whatever I have given you. If you guys are having any problem, you can ask me during the Zoom classes also. The same we will repeat and with few extra questions, and at that time I will clear all your doubts too. So the first one is a shortcut key is a particular key or key combination that helps in quick execution of a specific function within a program. Shortcut key, I have highlighted it because it could come in the form of fill in the blanks also. Okay, now next one, the start screen of Word 2016 appears is known as backstage view. The start screen of Word 2016 appears as dash view, backstage view. To create a new document, we have to click on the dash thumbnail. To create a new document, what we do? We go to Start button and click on MS Word and open a new document, or first of all, we go on File and then click on New Document, a blank document. Okay? And the document name by default it comes as document 1. Whenever you start a new document, whenever the Word will open a new blank document, the temporary name will be document 1. Remember this thing. Okay, now next one, the small blinking vertical line on the screen is known as insertion point or cursor. When we start typing, we see a blinking line on the screen. And that line, that vertical line, the small blinking line, that is insertion point, or we can also call it as cursor. It indicates the position where the text type character will appear. Okay. Now next one. Fifth one, if the text does not fit in the current line, then Word shifts it to the next line by default is called wrapping. This could come in one word also. If the text does not fit in the current line, then what happens? The Word shifts it to the next line. It automatically goes to the next line. It is by default. So what it is called? It is called wrapping. Next point, we can select the entire text by using the Ctrl plus key combination. Together when we press Ctrl plus A key, the entire text will be selected. Seventh point, we select the text from current position to the beginning of a line by using the Shift plus Home key together. When we press Shift plus Home key together, what happens? The text is selected from the beginning of a line to the current position. Okay. Next one. 8. We select the text from the current position to the end of the line by using the dash keys together, by using the Shift key plus End key together. When you press Shift plus End key at a time together, this combination, what will give the result? You will be able to select the text from the current position to the end of the line. Okay. 9th one. There are two text entry modes. What are they? There are two text entry modes in Word. They are, first one, insert mode, and the second one is overtype mode. Okay. First one is insert mode and second one is overtype mode. The dash mode, the next new text pushes the existing text to the right of the cursor. In insert mode, when you insert something, when the text is already typed and you want to insert something in between, what happens? The new text, whatever you are inserting it, pushes the already typed text, that is existing text, to the right side of the cursor. 11th one. In overtype mode, in dash mode, the existing text is replaced by the new added text character by character. Means when you want to overtype, you have already typed the text and you want to overtype something on some word or anything, you have to select it first. You will select the word or select the sentence and then start typing. What happens is the existing text, whatever you have written, will be replaced and the new text that you are overtyping, that you have started typing, will be visible there. That is, the existing text is replaced by the new added text, character by character, whatever you have typed. Dear students, if you are having any doubts, clear it during the Zoom session. Okay? Go through the chapter properly. Go through the points that I have given. If you have not done the question answer and the fill in the blanks, just refer to the links that I have posted earlier on YouTube. Check the answers and do the work then. Okay? Thank you. Stay fit, stay well.